Hi guys, I'm back with the second prize package for my birthday challenge. I've just uploaded the first video and then the next one will be the third package, and I will link them all to each other so you guys can have a look. They're all the same but different. So I'm going to draw the winners tomorrow. I'm still waiting on 3 packages, but I'm just going to include those girls because of the COVID and the postal delays. I'm going to just include those girls and draw it because otherwise I'm not going to get them out, and I really want people to get their prizes. Sorry, I had my COVID vaccination yesterday and I'm feeling a little off, so I'm just going to jump into it. Each one has a mini album that I made. I made 8 of these, 3 for the prizes, 1 for myself, and then I made 3 for other, 4 more, sorry. No, I don't know. Anyway, this is one of them. I've just done, the backs and the fronts are all different because I liked it being eclectic and mixed and matched. I only liked half of the collection with the pastels, the lights, the brights. I was not a fan of the dark colors, so I just picked out the things I liked and that was all I used. So I had this lace flower on the top that I purchased years ago. Each one has a torn fabric closure and it is stuck into the covers so you can't actually see them. I'll just zoom in a little bit. Okay, each one has vellum pockets on the front and the back on the inside. They also all have a little cluster. So there's a ruffle that I stitched, some lace, a stitch ruffle, some lace, and then some ephemera pieces and cut parts from the collection so that they can be used through the album. I have included quite a fair bit of bits and pieces from the kit as well so that people can use it in their albums, or if they haven't purchased the collection, then they'll have some pieces, or if they've run out, they'll have pieces. So yeah, I've done light embellishing throughout the albums because they're for photos, so I didn't want to just cover it all with embellishments. I left it so that people can use them how they wish to use them. So this one's just a small little cluster that I did on a rosette that I made, and this page is a top load pocket, and inside is a packet of crocheted hearts. I make loads and loads of those, and each page also has trim. This one's got a pom-pom trim. So then this one's got a vellum pocket as well. They all have a vellum envelope with a Velcro closure to pop things in. This one has an embellishment in the corner, but it's not stuck down along here, so you can still tuck a photo in behind. But that's that little cluster that I made. Another pom-pom trim. This one has a photo mat that I've popped on there. And then this has got the little ruffle I made down the bottom, and you can actually tuck the photo underneath that as well. I just wanted to leave it so that people could do what they wished with them. And that one's not supposed to be in there. This one goes in the other pocket. It's all right. Fix that up. This is another vellum envelope. This is filled with different types of trim to play around with. You can use it in the album or anywhere you wish. This one's got another little cluster on it that I made. And the vellum envelope. And then they all have a patchwork page that I've made. These are a labor of love. Took hours and hours. I've cut all the papers out into squares and then glued the centers down, and then I have double stitched through the whole thing, and they are actually a top loading pocket. And I've lined them with pink paper because I didn't want all the stitching to hang out when you open the pocket. So I'll pop that back in there. And then it's also quilted on the back. And then there's the back page with the vellum pocket. I didn't put too many pages in them because they do get too chunky and then you can't turn the pages. So I think I put 4 pages, so that's back to back, and then the covers as well. So there's heaps of room for photos and journaling And I really hope people enjoy using them to make them into little albums. I love making mini albums for myself as well. I do like December daily ones, and I do Halloween ones. And I've got to start making my Christmas and Halloween ones for this year soon. Okay, so there we go. That one's done. I'll just zoom back out a little bit. Oh, wrong way. Sorry. Okay, pop that there. Okay, each one has a bead box, which has beads and ephemera, like not ephemera, charms and things in them. I've just done a little cluster on the top and ribbon, not ribbon, trim, rainbow trim. Oh, I can't think straight. Pom-pom trim. Sorry guys, off with the fairies. Okay, so I've done a whole section. These are all the same. Each bead box has exactly the same in it. So there's pink, yellows, golds, and whites. Oh, sorry, not whites. Yellows and golds, orange, purple and blue, and then black and white. Then there's some more of crocheted hearts. I've got the little, I'll just show you close up. It's got the little clasps in there, so you can reuse the bottle once you take the clasps out. And then there's a two love beads and a lolly bead. This one's got pom-poms. This one's just full of different types of tassels. Yeah, loop tassels, flower tassels. Pop it back. And then this one's got some wooden butterflies. These are, most of this stuff is from AliExpress too. I've been collecting for over a year. But I'm collecting beads because I'm going to start selling bead bags. So I've got loads and I love sharing them in Happy Mail too. So I got these from my local cheapie shop and they're filled with glitter, but I have been tipping the glitter out and putting sequins in and then gluing the lids on so that I could turn them into charms. So I thought I would include some of those in case whoever receives them would like to do that. And then there's some of the butterflies. And then this last one is got more charms in it. So there's, I'll take them out and show you some of what's in there. Another tassel, butterflies. There's just like, that one's a wrong way. Different types of charms in there, a bell. There's still more in there, but I won't take it all out because I'm going to run out of filming storage because this is the 4th video I've filmed today. I'm just trying to get it all done at once. Okay, each one also has a memory decks card that I made. They're all shakers as well. You can see all the sequins. I'm not going to take them out because I've packaged them up already, but there's close-up photos on my Instagram if you want to see. And then I made a bag topper. I love this little quail. He's my favorite. And it's got a clip so you can remove it and reuse it. Everything I've made so that it can be reused. And then there's this one. Oop, sorry, got it caught. This one also has another bag topper that can be removed with the peg. I just put pom-poms on the peg. And it's got like little, not fluffy, yeah, fluffy, iridescent. And then this is a packet of my crocheted butterflies. Just gonna pop that back on. Sorry, I'm trying to go. The first video has a little bit more close up of what I've made, but I'm trying to hurry because I'm going to run out of room. And then each one has a stacked mini envelope. I didn't over embellish them though because there's so little. Everything was just, it just looked really cluttered and you couldn't see anything properly, so I just kept them simple. I've popped one of my crocheted hearts on the front so it looks a bit like an envelope seal. Each one has my 4 layered butterflies that are wrapped with gold thread. And the next is some of my friendship pins that I've made using safety pins and beads. They're also on my Instagram if you want to have a closer look. And then all of the back pockets have some garden party ruffles that I've stitched. Oops, sorry, garden party ruffles. They can also be used in the album. And then each one has 2 of my favorite Nuvo drops. They're all, each one has the same colors. This one is carnation pink and bubblegum blush. I wanted to include some of my favorite things as well. This has one of my little book charms that I've made. It's got little beads and a clasp so you can dangle it. Tiny little rosette with the, and then it also has pages, so you can use them if you wish to. You can write in them. So that's that. And then each one has one of my rainbows. And they've all got a bell on the top. They're all different, but made the same way. And then each one has a tag flip that I made. So these tag flips were made with the intention of being taken apart and using all the pieces individually. So at the top I've got a load of trims, some of my favorites. They're just looped through, so you can unloop them and reuse them. I'll just zoom out a little bit more. Oh, always go the wrong way. Whoop, there we go. The first thing is a wood veneer butterfly. Then each one has one of my ribbon tassel charms with a dangly charm on them. It's got a jar. And I left some of the pieces quite simple so that they can be reused. So this one's just got the acrylic heart. This is just a plain tag, so it can be reused. This one's got some of my little handmade layered flowers to be reused. An embellished rosette to be reused. This is like a little decorated thing. It can be reused. Another little decorated card that can be reused. This one I just popped the sticker on, so that can be reused as well. They're all stitched too, or most of them. Then there's a pocket with some bright coloured pom-poms stitched in. You can just cut them open. This one just has a really little embellishment down the bottom, so it can be reused. And then at the back there's a packet of pastel pom-poms, because I only got these the other day, so I wanted to include them as well. And then each one has a garden party shaker bag topper, but it's just lightly adhered, so that can also be reused. Repeating myself. I just wanted it to be so that people could use it all, because I don't, I like making things for show, but it's also nice to have things that you can use and play with yourself. And then I made these wrapping paper pockets that I was inspired by Hannah, who is Little House of Cards on Instagram. I will link her below. She sent me a package with one of these stitched pockets in it, and the tulle pocket on the bottom, and she also had these gorgeous bees in there, and I fell in love with the idea. So I hope you don't mind, Hannah, but I did some myself. So these little bees come out of the pocket, and I just cut them out on my silhouette, and then I've layered them up, and the wings do pop up as well, and they have vellum in the wings. So that's in there. And then inside there is some of my larger flowers that I've made using garden party papers and just pink papers. They're quite chunky, so there's 3 of those. And then there is a packet of handmade rosettes in garden party papers, and then also a little packet that I included of, there's some stitched tags, some ephemera, some cut aparts, and then some wood chip pieces. Chipboard, sorry, not wood chip. So they can also be used in the album or wherever. And then last but not least is this little guy. And he is one of my little garden party chunky charms, which took hours and hours of love. And I just picked out all of the different garden party paper colors. So all the papers that I used, I picked out colors to match. So the pinks, the blues, the mint, the yellow, the white, and the gold. I was so happy with how they turned out. And actually these got loads and loads of likes on my Instagram too. So yeah, there's closer photos of those on Instagram as well. Okay, and that is package number 2. I'm going to jump off now and do number 3, and I'll post that one straight after this one. And I'm going to draw the prize tomorrow, the winner tomorrow, 3 winners tomorrow. And then I'm going to pop these in the post, and then over the next couple of weeks I'm going to make something little for each of the other entries and post them out as well. I've kept everyone's addresses off the packaging, but I'm not going to tell you when it's coming. You'll just get a surprise little package in the mail. I wanted to do something for everybody after everyone being so kind and generous for me. So anyway, I'll do number 3 and then I'll be back tomorrow to draw the prizes. Bye.